5 things you must know before buying a luxury home in Orlando. People ask me all the time, what is a luxury home? And I would say for the Orlando area, it varies, obviously, depending on what part of the state you live in. So for example, in Orlando, luxury starts in the 900s, but in Miami, it may be over $1 million before luxury starts. So for that reason, I like to give that a little idea. And of course, that's a moving target because the prices are changing so wildly and rapidly that, before long, luxury is going to be over $1 million in Orlando as well. So right now, let's just say it starts around $950. So let's talk about these top 5 things you must know before buying a luxury home in Orlando. Number 1, property taxes. One of the major reasons people move to Orlando from California, Chicago, New York, New Jersey is because the taxes paid in Orlando are significantly less than what they're paying in where they live currently. And with that being said, Orlando's not the lowest property taxes in the US, and it does vary depending on where you live in Florida. For example, Miami is about double that of Orlando. So for Orlando, 1% would give you a good baseline of what the tax will end up being on the property when it's reassessed the following year after you purchase it. So for example, if a property is $2 million, the tax is roughly $20,000 per year. And there are things that can change that number: homestead exemption, military deductions, the location of the home, and also if the community or development you're living in has a CDD fee. And what that is a community development district fee. My neighborhood, Baldwin Park, we have that. And what it is, it's a fee that we are paying that's between $1,200 to $2,400 more due to the CDD. The CDD basically covers the roads and the light fixtures and landscaping and things like that that are in the neighborhood that you probably wouldn't think of, but that's part of the CDD fee typically. There is a website that has a property tax estimator, and I will put that link in the info box below, but I highly recommend speaking to a real estate pro and a CPA to get a better idea of your specific situation. Now on to number 2, homeowners insurance. According to insurance.com, Florida has the 3rd most expensive insurance in the country. That's painful. Of course, where you live significantly affects the price. If you're closer to the coast or Miami, in that area, it's going to be much higher than Orlando due to the hurricane force winds being stronger. And this is really bad. The reason why Florida insurance is also high is that we have really high insurance fraud going on in the Sunshine State.
Oh, God.
So that's terrible. But obviously, a luxury home is going to have a much higher cost of insurance compared to an average home. Bottom line, get a few quotes. Number 3, HOA fee. HOA monthly fees are typically higher in Florida, but in the Orlando area, they are average compared to the rest of Florida. If you're buying a condo, many times the amenities are included, such as water, sewage, cable, Wi-Fi, maintenance of the common areas, community pool, clubhouse, security, valet parking, and of course, the exterior maintenance of the building. If it is a single family home, it typically includes the pool and clubhouse maintenance, community area maintenance, and if it's gated, then the fee to maintain the gate, or if it's a manned guarded gate, it's going to be a little bit higher because it's manned with a live person. Make sure whatever you do that you find out what all the HOA fee covers in the particular community that you're interested in buying in. Number 4, escrow or earnest money deposit. Because house prices have gone up so much and so quickly, a lot of people don't realize that the expectation for luxury homes earnest money deposit has also gone up significantly in Orlando. The earnest money expected on a luxury listing is about 2.5% to 3% of the purchase price. Of course, this is always negotiable. So if the house, for example, is $2 million, then a $60,000 earnest money is expected. In some parts of Florida, like Miami, 10% is expected. And the good news is you can spread the deposit over 2 separate deposits as well. Yes! For pre-construction purchasing, it can be much, much higher, up to 10 to 30% prior to closing. I would recommend checking with your agent to find out exact deposits for pre and new construction home purchases. Number 5, the dynamics of the hyperlocal market. People always ask me, what is happening in the market, Kathy? And I almost always answer, it depends, because it really does depend on if you are a buyer or if you are a seller, or what area you're looking in, or what type of home you're looking into. It's very important to understand the nuances of the different areas. Some parts of Orlando, you might have to go significantly over asking price to be able to get the home. Some areas you may not have to go as high over asking price, or you may be able to come in at asking. It really depends on which particular community you are looking in. The most important factor is to make sure you are working with a real estate pro who understands the luxury market. There's a lot of nuances of each particular area, and really important that they do a significant number of transactions each year, and they are not just a part-time agent who does 2 to 3 transactions a year. There's no way they can know what's really going on in the market with just a few transactions. Last year, our team completed 53 transactions, so we really know the market. And after living in Orlando for over 35 years and serving luxury clients for the past 7 years, my team is here to help guide you through the process, and I truly look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found this helpful, and please feel free to reach out to me. I have my contact information below. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye now.